when he started with our company, he had no network marketing experience at all. And the thing that's really pulled him through is that he's possessed a never quit attitude. He's just one of those people that just keeps going, and he has the end in mind. So Corey's influence as a leader reaches really far. He's much loved and much respected by the people that he works with. Before LifeVantage, Corey was an insurance agent. He started with LifeVantage in 2009. And he just followed the system. You know, he knew nothing about the industry. He had never done it before, but he just followed the system without any experience, and he has succeeded. He's now at our 9th level or promotion in the business, which is a really, really high position. That's where we all esteem to get to. And he did that, guys, in just 3 years. So today, he's able to help people get started in the business, and he leads them towards their goals. LifeVantage has given him freedom to set his own schedule, be comfortable financially, and really base his time around his family, which is what we're all looking for, time and money freedom. So Corey, thank you so much for sharing tonight with us your story, but also why you chose LifeVantage and what this amazing company has to offer. Over to you.
All right. Thanks, Charlotte. Can you hear me okay? You can? We're good? All right. Fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, it's an honor and a pleasure to be on this call, to do this webinar. And boy, I have some important information to share with you guys, and some exciting information. I'll tell you what, it's 6 o'clock in the morning over here in Texas. And so we haven't put on our cowboy hats and our boots, and we haven't gone out to the ranch and did anything yet. Well, there's some out there, but I'm not one of those people. I'm always interested in doing LifeVantage, regardless of what time in the morning that we can actually do it. So when Charlotte asked me to do this, I was so honored to be on this call and this webinar. And so I appreciate everybody getting who's on this webinar and this call to hear this information. I'm so excited that you guys have chosen to be on this thing. And so let's get this thing started. I'm just going to share my story and kind of give you an idea of where I came from and how I got to this point. And then I'll talk to you a little bit about what we are and what LifeVantage is all about. So with that, let's get started. In 2006, I got married to my wonderful wife, Denise. I don't know how she fell in love with me, but I fell in love with her. And we got together, and she, luckily for me, she worked for a Pfizer pharmaceutical company here in the United States, and she was the best. All right. So she got the Master Rep Award. She was making over 6 figures a year, and just really taking care of her situation and her things. And so when I married her, I married into that. So that was pretty cool for me, because then I got to, kind of live life a little differently. I didn't really have a job and didn't have to work. And I kind of went into some insurance business a little bit, but nothing like real stressful. And I got to play a lot of golf. As you can see, I'm wearing my Titleist hat, and I like to play golf. And so, this business has really allowed me to do those things. But before I got involved in LifeVantage, I was in really good shape, as far as financially with my family, and Denise was just, kick and tail. And so then about 2008, right in 2008, matter of fact, we got pregnant, or she got pregnant, I should say. And we actually not just had one, but we had 2. So we have 9-year-old twins now, a boy and a girl. And so, I'm always dealing with unexpected things that come up. And so one of those things with the kids, in the first 3 months, I was just, wow, this is insane. There's no sleep. It's easy to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning now and do a call, because if you're used to that, this is nothing, So trying to adapt to that and be a dad, and and do those things that you have to do with the kids was a chore, but it was also a blessing. And so the cool thing about it is Denise, was taking care of the situation financially, and so when you had twins, it didn't really affect us that much. And so we just kind of went on, and we built her dream house as well. And so we were, I said her dream house. She's the one who asked me. She goes, "Do you think I should build my dream house?" And I said, "Absolutely, do what you need to do." And so we built this, humongous house, 2-story with a pool and a hot tub, and deer running across the backyard, and we had a creek running back there, and it was just a place that I'm in awe. I was like, man, I just really love my life right now. I just married the right person, and I'm able to live life, and after a hard day at work on the golf course, I was able to go out to the hot tub and get in the hot tub and look at the stars and just go, man, this place, this is awesome. Man, marriage is great. There's nothing wrong with that. Marrying the right woman. And so if there's any men out here on this call, whatever, you guys just make sure you marry the right person, and you're good to go. So anyway, 2008, she got awarded the Master Rep Award. She was 7 years away from full retirement and benefits. And then in 2009, which was about 2 weeks after receiving that award, in January, they did a 60% reduction, and she was part of that. So they just immediately let her go, and it was a shock to us because we weren't expecting that. And so when you lose a 6-figure income, your lifestyle changes and things have to happen. And the thing is, the company that Pfizer didn't really ask about the new house and how we were going to pay for that, and the twins and how we were going to raise them, and all these things that come with, that financial responsibility. We were in bad shape after that. We were in a pretty desperate measure. So I had to step it up and really had to work and go into the insurance business and do the best I could. And in the process of doing that, I had an opportunity come my way, and it was called LifeVantage. And so in the beginning, I really didn't know anything about LifeVantage, didn't know how big this was going to be. And, we still, at this point in time, don't really understand how big this is going to be. So just understand that this thing is just now, starting to grow legs and starting to build this thing. So, this was 8 years ago, and I had no experience in this type of industry, and trying to tell my wife what this was, it was kind of crazy. We didn't have much science on the products. I tried to tell her about the products, and she goes, "Well, what does it do?" And I said, "Well, I'm not too sure what it does." And today we have a far better understanding of what this product does. And so just to ease you guys' pain or questions about this stuff, we're not having to sell these products. So just take that out of the equation. We're not selling. We're actually sharing information, and that's leading us to this success. So there's no high pressured sales or anything like that. So just understand, we're just sharing information. And so then we get, I get started in the business, and I find some business partners to help me build this thing, and I just follow the system that's in place. And the next thing I know, my business is growing, and there are things that are happening, and people's lives are being changed on the product. And man, I'm just having a ball with this thing, and really not knowing what I'm doing. And eventually the leaders that helped me build the business left and went on to different markets in the United States. And so they said, "Well, here, it's your turn to lead. It's your turn to present. It's your turn to lead these people and help them build their business." And so I stepped in and started presenting, and found out that I just love it. I love being in front of people. I love sharing this amazing opportunity and this amazing company and the products that we have, that are changing lives. It's just so easy to share this information. And so from that point, I ran into I actually helped build this business to a point where there was a phone call made from Waco, Texas to Tampa, Florida, which is, South Florida over there by the coast. And there was a guy named Brandon Cunningham. Well, Brandon Cunningham in this business now is a master pro 10. And so, as we rank advanced to the company, right now I'm a pro 9. I'm not considered a master pro 10 yet. I said yet because I eventually will be there, but it's kind of crazy that people that get involved in this business have the same opportunity that I have, and it doesn't matter really what time they get involved as long as no one knows about this. All right. So if more people start to get to knowing about LifeVantage and these products, then our timing is going to be, cut short. So just understand, people that are on this webinar and this call, you guys understand that this is a once in a lifetime deal. This thing is going to be huge, and we're in the ground floor. And people in Australia, I'll just have to tell you this. I mean, this is crazy. I got to talk to Charlotte in Hawaii about this. We were actually the people who helped Australia launch. We had a huge team starting out, this business, and there were some things that happened that all companies go through. There was some support. There were some adjustments that need to be made, and it had a negative impact on my business. But the thing is these people are still in my business, and they're still in Australia, and they're still, we're trying to re-engage them. And then Charlotte is helping us lead that. I mean, she is doing a phenomenal job. She's so exciting to listen to and being around. She's got a lot of energy. And I'm so excited to work with her. And there's some really good things that are going to be coming out of Australia. And so we're basically launching this country right now, So we've got LifeVantage people on the ground over there. I think that's very important that you understand. We have corporate that are on the ground. Her name's Pamela, and she is dynamite. She is helping lead the corporate side of things, making sure that you guys get what you need to help you build this business and be successful. So let's talk about our products. Let's talk about that for a second. We have Pro Tandem. And what is Pro Tandem? Well, Pro Tandem is our flagship product, and we're pretty excited about that. And so what does Pro Tandem do? Well, Pro Tandem does something that no other product on this planet does. All right. And so I hope I got your attention. If you care about your health, you really need to pay attention to this, because this is a really big deal. Pro Tandem reduces oxidative stress. And you think, well, what? Never heard of oxidative stress before. Well, oxidative stress is the aging process. So you have what we call free radicals in our body that damage your cells, and we produce these by eating and energy and producing all this stuff. I mean, breathing and all these things produce free radicals in our body. And so these free radicals damage your cells. Well, we have something, that can slow that down. Okay. And so at the age of 20, Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist, 40 years of research, you guys. He is a smart individual. He's actually too smart for me. I'm from Texas and he's from Florida, I think, and he was at the University of Colorado there in Denver, and he was, sharing this information about how this thing works, and I was just like blown away by the words he was using. So I'm going to do it in layman's terms and Texas terms, so you guys understand that this thing is is working on a level that is mind-blowing. So you guys you don't really feel the free radicals damaging your cells right now as we're sitting here on this webinar. You don't feel it happen. So there's things going on inside your body, and we're trying to educate people on the aging process and how that all works. And so Pro Tandem reduces oxidative stress by 40%. And you think, man, that's That's crazy. 40%. That's an awesome number. There's nothing else like it. The cool thing is that oxidative stress is not just part of the aging process. It's also linked to many diseases. Okay. And so if we can slow that down, then what is that going to do for the disease process? Well, it's going to slow that process down as well. And so there's something that you guys really need to take a look at. If this is your first time hearing about Protandim and what this is, get with whoever got you on this webinar. If it was Charlotte, get with her. If you have questions or whatnot, I'll be sticking around to answer some of those questions. But the cool thing is we don't have to be the scientist to give out this information. There's quite a few studies. There's quite a few things that we have that we can show you that are definitely credible. They're valid. All right. And so I'm excited to share that information with you. Another thing that I'm excited about is what we have is True Science. Okay. And True Science, I don't know what they put in that thing, but all I can tell you is that women love this stuff. All right. They are so attracted to this True Science. My wife will not let me touch her bottle. Okay. That's how important this is to her. She was using $350 worth of, skincare products, and she got a hold of this True Science, and she no longer uses that other stuff, and she uses this stuff only, right? She just puts this on her face, on her hands, and, wherever she wants to put it, that's where she puts it, so she can look all pretty and young and keep her skin healthy. And so True Science is a topical skin cream that actually repairs skin damaged cells. And this is something that you guys really need to understand, that this is incredible stuff, you guys. I mean, all you got to do is try it, right? Just try it. Just put it on your face, and especially if you're a female, guys really don't get it. They don't understand. But women put it on their face, and you can just see their reaction. They're just like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh my goodness, it's totally working. And I put it on. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going based on what they say. Awesome, So, but we're seeing positive impacts that these two products are having on the inside and on the outside, and it's just life changing for a lot of people. There's been people that are having some health issues and stuff like that, and Protandim has really kicked that into a positive of light. And I got to be careful with what I say, because we're publicly traded, and I just want to make sure that I stick within the guidelines. But I'm just telling you, this product is doing amazing things with people and their health. And so just understand this. We have a new category worldwide. It's called nutrigenomics, and basically it's gene expression. And we are trying to drive this. We are the leader in nutrigenomics, and this is going to be groundbreaking scientific revolution. This is going to be something that's so big, and it's going to reach to all across the world. I mean, we are open in several different countries right now. We're open in Japan, Hong Kong, obviously Australia, Mexico, the Netherlands, Canada, the United States, the UK, all these different countries, and we're going to several more, because people have this oxidative stress. They have this aging process, and so we have something that can slow that down, and it's better than anything, like I said, on the planet, and it's been proven to work. So we're very excited about that. So you ask yourself, why would I get involved in this company? Well, for one, you're first. Okay, first and foremost, that's the most important thing, because if you're last, you've missed the opportunity. That goes for any company out there. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Microsoft and Apple and those type of things. The cell phone industry and stuff like that. I mean, these things would have been great to get involved in the very beginning, to invest some money or invest, your time and effort into those companies, because man, that would produce so much life-changing events for you. I mean, it is just incredible to think about. So, we can't go back in time, but now is the time for LifeVantage. Now is the time. We're very beginning. We're on the ground floor of this amazing company with these amazing products, and we just cannot wait to get this thing out there. And so we need you guys to help us build this business, share this opportunity. And so we're looking for people who want to get involved in a business that's ground floor. And again, I talked about the corporate staff. It's amazing, you guys. They have over 100 years of experience in this industry, and they've been with companies that have been billion-dollar companies, multi-billion-dollar companies, and now they're in the process. Their goal is to have LifeVantage become one of those billion-dollar companies, and they're going to do whatever it takes for that to happen. And with that means helping us build this business. And so you guys, you have the support, you have the products, you have the science. All we're doing is sharing the information and allowing people's lives to change. And so with that, Charlotte, man, I am so excited. I'm so glad that you invited me on this webinar. I could go on and on and on about all the changes and all the things that I've seen, people's lives being changed. It's just so amazing when you have somebody that you don't know come up to you and say, look, because you said yes, because you got involved in LifeVantage, my world has changed. I was able to get this product. It completely changed my life. Or another instance would be somebody coming up to me and saying, oh my goodness, you have brought a financial stability to me and my family, and this residual income is phenomenal. I am so thankful that you're leading the charge, you're leading this team, and you're helping so many people, and you're able to help me. And so, this is across the world. This is not just people that are in my business. This is people. I was in Tucson, Arizona with people that I didn't have any clue who they were. They weren't even in my group, and I knew what group they were in, but it didn't matter. I was there to help train them and build them. And we had some launch calls going, and we had people just so excited about those results, and they, just the course of action that we're trying to create for these people and build this business. So Charlotte, thanks again for having me on this webinar. It's just been so awesome to be a part of this, and I hope you guys got some valuable information. And again, if you're interested in more, let the person know who got you on this thing, and let's run this thing. I appreciate it, Charlotte.
Corey, thank you so much. And we're not going to let you go yet, because it's so special for us to have you on here. So there's a few questions that I want to ask you, and people have been putting up questions in the chat. They've been putting up comments saying what an awesome guy he is. And, one thing I love about the industry that we're in is that really anybody who's committed can do it. Whether you're thin or whether you're not thin, whether you're black or white, whether you've got tattoos or no tattoos, it doesn't matter. Anybody can do this. And, not many industries is like that, right? With a lot of industries, you need to have a degree, or you need to be a certain, in the modeling industry, you need to be a certain size and look a certain way. Whereas with us, no matter who you are, if you want to change your life, we can help you. So I love that. Can you do us a favor, and can you share with distributors that are on here tonight, how do they keep going? What are the most important things for them to focus on every single day? And what do they do when they have those moments where they maybe feel a little bit doubtful or feel like they can't do it? Because that's human nature, right? We have those ups and downs. And when they sort of start doubting themselves, can you give them a tip on, how to get through that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a great question. And I wish I could say that this business just starts out and you just build it, and it's just like, the yellow brick road, it just takes you up to the top, but it's not that simple. There's so many people that get involved in this business, and they really don't understand how hard it is at times. And I'll just tell you this, to be honest, I'm going to let you guys understand. I've quit this business 100 times. And then every time I wake up the next morning and I go back and say, no, this is too big, And so I'll let you guys know what I did, and hopefully that'll help you. I just stuck to my why. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for, this incredible product. I know how many lives it's going to change and how many it's going to impact. And in the process of that, that's going to help my family financially. And at the point in time that I just had to, get myself geared up. And so that's what fired me up is why are we in this business? Why did we get a hold of this? What are our goals? What is driving us to help build this business? And so I think you have to have that for one. Before you get involved in this business, really think about what it is that you want to accomplish. If it's sharing this product with so many people and helping so many people's lives change, that's fantastic. If it's creating wealth and financial stability, that's also a stronghold. If it's time, if you're looking for, man, I would just love to have more time to go and be with my family or go on trips or go do some things that I'm just not being able to do. And my job is not going to provide that vehicle for me. But this, my goodness, this could be something that could get me there. And so, that's what fueled my energy to overcome obstacles in this business, to overcome the slowness, to overcome, the other people that weren't doing the things that I thought they needed to be doing. I'm just like, come on, we got to go. And these people were just sitting there and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then the people that we talk to, there's so many presentations. There's so many times that I would go into a presentation and just rock it. I mean, I would just throw down and just be so excited. And these people walk out and none of them would enroll. None of them would ask questions. And I'm going, what in the world? Did you not hear what I just said? And so, understand that's going to happen. Understand some people are going to be negative. They're going to look at you kind of funny and go, really? You really think this is going to work? And so from that point on, you just really have to, overcome those. And you say, look, what could I change about that situation? Did I do everything that I could to help that person grow the business? Absolutely. I believe so. Did I do everything that I could to give the right message? Did I give all the information the right way? I did that. And so you just move on. You just have to move on. You have to, grin and bear it, so to speak. You have to just say, look, I really want you to be, in this business and be a part of this thing, but we have to act. We have to be fast acting. We want to find the people who want to run with this thing. And so if you want to run, that's fantastic. Let's go. As far as the people that are just now getting introduced, you don't want to beg them to be a part of this. You want them to be able to see it, right? And you want them to believe in it and have this excitement that you do, and distributors that are on the call, you guys know what this is. And remember this, they don't have a clue. They haven't done the research. They don't know exactly what this is. So give it some time. Always follow up, and make sure that they're getting a little bit of tidbit information every now and then. That's what I would do. And then focus on the new people and just get this thing and just keep going until you find these people that understand it like ourselves. And they're like, wow, and I said, that's the key right there. That's the key. So
awesome.
They're out there, Charlotte.
I know. They're just waiting for us, right?
That's right.
Corey, would you mind sharing with our distributors, how many people have you personally brought into your business to be at a Pro 9 level? Because oftentimes I find that distributors think, oh my gosh, I've got to find 1,000 people. And that thought alone can become really overwhelming. So what have you found? Like I've sort of found that there's an average number that a lot of the top leaders have brought in. What have you found?
Well, it's crazy because I'm a numbers guy, and so I'm glad you asked me that question because I like to deal with numbers because really this business is all about the numbers. If you talk to Master Pro 10 Tyler Daniels, he loves to get into numbers, and so I've always been intrigued by the numbers, and so basically what we did is we started out building this business, and I didn't understand how many people we'd have to talk to and how many, but to really give you guys a realistic goal, over the 3 years of building this business. Actually, I enrolled somebody 2 weeks ago, so over the 8 years of building this business, I've enrolled 33 people total. All right. And so what's crazy about that is that not every one of those people have gone out and had a lot of success with this business. There's only been a few. And what's crazy is the reason why I'm a Pro 9 today is not because of me. It's not because of anything I did. I mean, yeah, I started the work. I made the decision to get involved. But what happened was it led to certain people in this business that grew my business, and I didn't even know who they were. So, for example, the call made to Tampa, Florida was Brandon Cunningham. I didn't even know him. And so he blew this thing up. He's creating over $1 million in my organization. Well, guess what, guys? Those are people that you can find. They are out there. They are looking for an opportunity to change and give themselves this thing called time freedom, be able to do things with their families and stuff like that. And that's priceless. So I really want you guys to understand, you don't have to know the runner. You don't have to go out and enroll thousands of people. Matter of fact, you can't do that. Okay, I'm just going to say that you can't go out and enroll thousands of people. But what you can do is you can go out and talk to, I think we talked to about 300 people, a little over 300 people, and we had 33 of those people enroll. So you're around 10% success rate on the enrollments. So I just kind of want to give you that number. And the thing is we started out with 4 people our first month that we enrolled. And today, you guys, I don't have the exact number today because I haven't refreshed my business. I haven't looked at it at 6 o'clock this morning. I don't do that kind of thing. But today, it's reached over 90,000 people. Right. So there are over 90,000 people that have been touched by LifeVantage one way or the other. Now, I'm not saying that they're all involved in the business. Some of them, for whatever reason, are not taking the product. I have no idea. So there are some negative, but the thing is it's over $1.3 million a month in this product that's coming through my business, through my organization. And so no network marketing experience, just follow the numbers, go out there and accomplish those things by, if you're a numbers person, write them down. Say, okay, I need to talk to X amount of people, a day, a week, a month, and I will get to these people. And then eventually I will start people will start building this business, and you're going to be helping them. And next thing you know, you're going to be a Pro 7 and Pro 8, Pro 9, and then, Master Pro 10, which one of these days we'll all get there, but I'm excited, and I'm not going to stop until this business is where it is, where the company is where it is, because I'm a leader. I have a responsibility, and it doesn't matter when I get there. I just want to have a huge impact on so many people, and help them build their business.
So true. That's exactly what we all want. Wow, that really inspired me, and I'm sure it would inspire many of our team and the distributors in Australia. So, Corey, one last question. And
Okay.
before I ask you this, I'll just make the disclaimer and say that we never ever will claim that Protandim will heal, cure, treat, or mitigate or prevent any disease, guys. Never ever. But we do see certain stories in people's lives. And one of our distributors has asked this question. She says, what's the best health success story you've seen yet in your time with LifeVantage?
Wow. Yeah, that's Okay, yeah, I gotta be real careful because they can take my check away, and that would not be good. So
No, don't risk that. So you don't
um,
have to answer that.
well, no, I'll do my best and just kind of give you guys a explanation. There's so many stories I could share about this product, right? I just want you guys to understand it is mind blowing when people come up to you and share their testimonies about what this product has done. And I've heard so many. And so Charlotte, I guess I mean there's two. There's one from Australia, and then there's one from Kansas City, and so they're very same in line. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of lump them together, and one had a certain health issue, and another one had another certain health issue, and I won't tell you exactly what those are because I don't want you to think that's what this product does. But one doctor gave this person 6 months to live. Another person gave this person 3 months to live. Okay, and so when doctors are giving those out, they're pretty sure what's going to happen. They're not just doing that to do it, right? It's not a scare tactic or anything like that. It is like, okay, based on what you have and based on the situation, this is going to happen, and this is what time frame we're looking at it. So tell your family, let your people know, hey, this is what's going to happen, and prepare yourself for this situation. And so they were able, timing is magnificent in this business. They were able to hear about Pro Tandem, and they got on this product. And so both people, okay, that have been taking this product are still taking this product and are still alive and well in this world. And so I'll just tell you this. The one that happened that they gave him 3 months, that was 5 years ago, and the person at 6 months was approximately about 6 years ago. And so they are still on this earth. They are still gung-ho about this product. They understand what's going on, and the science behind it, again, is valid. It's credible. It's awesome. And so just understand that when you just don't know until you get involved and you allow people to take this product, what kind of effect you're gonna have on people. And so we're looking at this product going, wow, this is incredible stuff. So I kind of tiptoed around it a little bit, but I hope you understand what it did and how this is having an effect on people.
Totally, Corey. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I just see comment after comment in our thread. People saying thank you, thank you, thank you. You being with us so early in the morning for you and late for us at night has just been such a privilege. We really do respect you so much, and we thank you so much for being on here. And if you allow us, we'd love to have you again.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome.
And hopefully I can get over to Australia soon too, and help.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Absolutely. We would love to have you here in the country and show you the kangaroos and the koalas and feed you a Tim Tam. So
absolutely.
please do come over. Yeah, we'd love to see you quite soon. So Corey, thank you so much. I'm going to wrap this up now because guys, guests, if you're on here and you're not yet on Pro Tandem, let's get you started. Get back to the person who invited you straight away. Don't wait another day without having this product in your body. And Corey, and to all of our distributors and guests, just a huge, huge big thank you from us in Australia. We're sending you guys lots of love. Have a wonderful evening, guys. And Corey, you have a great day. And guys, thank you. This meeting is officially wrapped. Thank you.